Hey everyone, sorry, excuse my voice, I'm getting a little sick right now. Anyway, so this is Coffee Talk, so we're going to talk about haters. I don't even know if there's another word for it because I hate that word, haters, but Livy's watching her Baby Einstein movies right now. Well, there's a lot of different forms of hating, I think. You could just blatantly be a hater, just being negative towards everyone, judging everybody, saying it to their face, saying it behind their back. I mean, there's those kind of haters. The other form of hating, I think, is somebody that's positive but ends everything with a negative. I've known a ton of people throughout my life that would be like, oh, I don't really like this about you, or this and this, but you're really pretty, or but you're this and this. Like, what the heck? Like, you can't try to camouflage being a hater by, following up a negative with a positive. I think that's ridiculous. The worst form is the people that pretend to be your friend and talk behind your back. The people that actually are haters and they are out there and they openly hate you, I think I have more respect for them because they're actually not pretending to be somebody that they're not. They're not pretending to like you. They are just making it known they like you. Yeah, in an immature way, of course, but it's way better than those people that actually pretend to be your friend and then hate on you behind your back. When I was in high school, I was really nice. I don't think I had too many haters. If I did have any, I didn't know at all. And I was under low profile. I really didn't do anything that was like where people would have to really talk about me. The more that you are comfortable with yourself, the more that you are confident, of course there's hating that's going to be involved with that, because they're just people that always want to tear you down. There's always somebody that sees that you're doing something really cool or positive or unique or anything, and they want to find a negative out of it just so they can feel better about themselves. There's a point where you will hit in your life, and I'm pretty much there. I'm like 99.8% sure that I'm there. That where you're just over all the BS. And if anybody has anything negative to say to you, they are obviously they're not at that point in their life yet. And you almost have to understand that. Like, almost be understanding about people like that. Because you don't really know what people's backgrounds are. You don't know how they were raised. You don't know or when they will get to that point that you're at. But you can't judge them because we were all at that point in our lives. You don't just grow up and become this great, positive, non-influential person. You have flaws. You learn, and people learn at a slower rate or a quicker rate. And I'm 24, and I think at this point I'm just really over all the negative BS that people put out there for me. I cut people out of my life that are really hurting me and really trying to pull me back from being anything. And that also is... You getting Cheerios? Livy. Okay. We'll clean it up later. You just can't let people pull you down. And you don't have to necessarily cut everybody out of your life, like I said I do, but you can limit the time that you spend with them, because those kinds of people, misery loves company. And that's really all it is. Misery loves company, and people just want you to be miserable with them. And you have to be a strong enough person to be like, no, I'm doing this with my life. I'm doing this with my life. I really don't need to focus on why you're hating on other people's success or why you're doing this and why you're doing that. It's one thing to be a hater, but it's another, to show concern. That's also can be misconstrued, because being a hater, you have negative things towards other people. You want to pull people down. You want to ruin people's success and their shine. Somebody that's just really concerned about somebody in their health or their well-being, that's different, I think. Somebody could be, on drugs, or somebody can show concern about something or someone, and they could talk to somebody else about it to get advice, like, hey, should I talk to them about it, blah, blah, blah. That could actually be misconstrued as talking crap about somebody or talking behind their back. Really, that's not negative. That's actually showing concern about somebody. So if somebody has done that to you, they aren't being a hater. They're actually really concerned for you and they care about you. And you have to see that. A lot of people are always like, oh, I love haters, blah, blah, blah. Like, everybody hates on me. They probably don't. And people just love thinking that they do have haters. That's another thing. I hate those shirts. When you see those shirts, I hate seeing the I love haters shirts. I think they're really stupid. And who cares? Like, I think when people have to put it out there that they have haters, is they really don't have haters and they wish they did have haters. People that are quiet and they don't pay attention to that kind of stuff, they probably have more haters than people that put it out there that they have haters. So I like to just not even bring it up. I don't even really like the word, because I don't want or if I have any haters, I don't really know. I don't want them to get attention from it. I don't want them to know that I'm actually acknowledging them, because I don't. So I think if you actually do have haters, truly, truly have haters, don't acknowledge them, because that's what they want. They want you to acknowledge that what their opinion about you. And their opinion doesn't matter, so don't acknowledge it. The one thing that I'm sure I get the most of, and I knew I'd probably get crap for it, is that Andrea is definitely helping me with YouTube. Of course, she's my girlfriend. I've known her for 10 years, and she doesn't really, her job is her job. That's, I've never ever asked for anything from her. Oh, can I have one? Livy? Oh, you dropped them all. I never really asked anything of her. She just is my girlfriend, and she's giving. She's like my sister. So she's going to help me in any way that she can, and especially giving me tips on being a guru and getting to that point where I can actually be a guru. So, that's probably the only negative thing people really can say so far, I think. And maybe you want to, bring up my looks. I don't know. It doesn't get to me. I'm going to be the same person I am. So if you do have people that are really rude to you at school or at a job or anything, do not pay them any attention. And I know your mom or somebody in your life has told you that, like, oh, just ignore them. Really, that's probably the best advice you can get. Really, just ignore them, because it gets to them even more. Eventually it'll stop, because it's obviously not working on you. You just have to rise above it. Rising above it is the best thing to do. Rise above it, ignore them. Don't let it bug you, because all it is bringing you down, and you have to be in control of how your feelings are. Really, there's nothing wrong with you. People just try to find things that are in the media as beautiful. If you don't have what media thinks what qualities are and beauty is, then people are going to say something about you. Like, they're going to say it about you. So don't let it get to you. If you're going to improve anything on yourself with your body, health, mentally, physically, emotionally, do it for yourself. Do not do it. Yep. Do it for yourself. Do not do it for anybody else. What you think about yourself is the only thing that matters. And if you're those types of people that look for what people say about you, like look around, like, go through all the social networks and be like, oh, did this person talk about me? Oh, does this Facebook status mean anything to me? Or is it pointing at me? Or is it, somebody picking on me? Get out of that mind frame. I think people are just so vain, and they really think a lot of things are about them. They are probably not. To the people that are actually that way and that are negative, stop being that way. You can control it. You really can. And You don't want people to perceive you as somebody like that. And if you are negative, and even if you do give a positive and then maybe say negative and follow it up with a negative, or even do the opposite, that's still hating. So I think if you have anything bad to say about anybody, do not say it. Keep it to yourself. If it does not affect your life, don't say it. What's the point? It just shows that you are being immature and that you obviously are jealous. And if you are being hated on, truly hated on, then ignore it. These people want any sort of reaction out of you. Don't give it to them. Don't give them the satisfaction that it got to you. I mean, if you actually do let this stuff get to you, you will learn. And it takes time to not let it get to you, and how you can actually block it out. I think I've got to a point where now I have blocked it out. And even if I do read something bad about me, and being on YouTube, you are putting yourself out there to get negative and positive responses. So when I do see a negative, I really don't, I almost make fun of it. I'll probably write something really funny or follow it up with a really positive response, like, thank you for your response or something. I think I find it so funny when people actually write comments down there that are negative. Anyway, if you have any other questions that is regarding hating or how to ignore it, because I know a lot of young girls, it is really hard to ignore negative feedback from people when you don't ask, especially when you don't ask for it. People just love giving their opinions. No, Livy, don't mess with that. Hey, no. You can come around here and say hi to our friends.
Huh?
You want to say hi to our friends? No? You shake your head? Okay. Maybe another time. Go ahead and write me and I'll try to respond to you. If not, go to my forum spring and I can respond to you there as well. And I'm going to bring up about the look of the week. I can't find one of the belts that I bought, so I have to actually go back to the store and buy another one. No idea where it went. So this week sometime you're gonna see the look of the week. If I don't get it to it, I'll probably just skip this week and then start doing next week. Sorry, I know I'm usually on a schedule. I hate not being on a schedule. It bugs me. So I'm going to get to it, I promise. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great, fabulous day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.